Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diverse Goddess. In today's video, I'm going to show you my everyday makeup look, which is this look right here. So if you want to know how I do my face, keep watching. So my makeup routine. You first want to start obviously with a blank face, and so, after you shower or do your daily routine if you have one, and I already did my skin prep, if you will, before this video. And I always wear usually a bathrobe because usually it's after I shower or anything. But even if you wear it over what you're going to wear for the day, it just helps to, keep your garments clean. So if you wear a bathrobe, you won't get it on your clothes. So I already did my skincare routine, and I've prepped my face a little bit, but let's just get into it. So I already put I always put a little bit of, after my skincare, I always put a little bit of oil on my face, which is, I use this green and white tea body massage oil, but I use a little bit of this. I use some other oils too on my face, but that's just to give it like a nice base. And then recently I've gotten into this, it's called skincare. It's like a rose spray. So I use this a little bit, this rose spray. So yeah, so I'm just going to spray my face. And it smells nice too. And normally I don't do it like by my window. I'm just doing it for this video. I usually do it right there at my little new vanity that I got over the new year. And so anyway, so I spray my face, and then of course I use primer. I use the Fenty Beauty primer, the Pro Filter Instant Retouch primer. So let's just put a little bit of this to prime the face, right? It's almost like a lotion. Okay. So we blended in the primer. And actually, I usually do my makeup to music, so I might put a little bit on. I'll just keep it on low. Hold on. Let's see. Alright, so I put a little bit of music on because I usually listen to music while I do my makeup. Alright, so I've already primed my face, right? And then sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't, but it's you can get this in the drugstore. It's the Baby Skin Pore Eraser, so I just usually put a little bit on my cheek area, just a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Now, we're ready to set the foundation. And I'll be honest, I've used a lot of different foundations. I've used Giorgio Armani. I've used, just a different variety of brands. And I would say my favorite one is Fenty, the Fenty foundation. However, actually, let me just turn this off so that way I can hear myself. I actually liked the Fenty foundation, but for some reason, I've never had too many issues with pimples in my life, but the Fenty foundation broke my face out, so it was a sad day for me. But the ones that I've been using now, that I use a mix. I use Born This Way, and I'm in the color Mocha. So I use the Born This Way Mocha color first. And I put this on. And I usually try to do it very lightly, so because I'm a firm believer, you still want to see a little bit of your own skin, and you still want to see your natural glow. Okay, so you just want to do it enough that you cover, you know, any, and I am in no way a makeup guru or anything like that. I just have learned to do my own makeup, so I'm just showing you how I do mine. Alright, and then I just take a brush and blend. And then I mix the Maybelline Superstay. You can get this at the drugstore. And I put a little bit of this on top of the Too Faced one. And I actually like both. And sometimes I wear them separately too, but for some reason I've just been into mixing them. I just put this one on top. And I seem to have a cut. I don't know if you can see it under my eye there, but I just try to cover that up for now. Anyway, so we blend this back out, right? Blend. Okay. So after we set the foundation, I use the Fenty Stix. Again, Fenty. This one is in Champagne Heist. So this is like a highlighter. So this is like a highlighter. And I just put it on my nose. On my cheeks. And then I just blend it out. You know, it helps to blend things out, you know, even in life, just sometimes you just gotta blend. Excuse me. And then just to give it a little more glowiness, this is Melt highlighter, this one, Melt. And then I just take a little bit with my finger and I just put a little on the bridge of my nose. You know, and it just gives it a little more. And then you just blend, I just blend it. And then just a little on my cheeks. And I don't like to go overboard with the highlighter like some people. I mean, if you're somebody who just loves highlighter and, you know, just wants to go to town with it, go ahead. But I like to keep it kind of subtle. So again, you know, so it looks more like skin rather than, you know, something sitting on top of your skin. And I just, you know, blend that in even more. Okay, good. And then I take, you know, I guess for contouring, I guess that's what they say, right? I use the Fenty Expresso Stix, again, the Fenty Stix, and I just go a little bit on my cheeks. And I usually leave my forehead alone because I feel like I don't know, it makes me nervous to get up in there because I think it looks fine. I don't really know what to do with my forehead sometimes. So anyway, so we just blend this out, right? And you want to make sure you blend it nice and good because again, you want it to be subtle. You don't want it to be overwhelming. And I like a clean natural look for an everyday look. I guess if you're going out or you have an event and you want to be a little bit more fancy, then you can get into more, you know, exaggerating looks. But I like a very like clean, natural look. There. And then again, I always blend. There we go. And then, let's see, what do I do? I use a little bit of bronzer. Again, the Fenty bronzer. This one is the Mocha Miami. And I just go back into where I just went into with the contour stick. And I just kind of, I kind of use it almost like a blush. Even though it's not a blush, it's a bronzer, but I use it almost like a brush. I mean, almost like a blush. And then here I'll go into my forehead a little bit because bronzer doesn't make me nervous going into my forehead. So that's what I'll do. I'll just put it up in there. And then it makes it look like I gave my forehead some attention. But I don't know, I usually try to leave it alone. And then just kind of blend it out wherever. And then again, reblend. There we go. Now we do my eyes. And recently, I've used different palettes before, but lately I've been using the Naked by Urban Decay, this palette. And it comes with its own little brush here. And I usually use the Low Blow color. I guess it's called Low Blow. It's like a... Again, it's more of a neutral color or a natural color that kind of matches my skin tone. So, I just do that on my eyelids. And since, because we're all quarantined, I can't get my eyebrows done and all that stuff, so we're just going to have to deal. And then I use this little one too, the Huba Beauty Topaz Obsession, this little one. And I use, this one doesn't have a name to it, but I use this color, this one here in the middle. I use this one, and I just go in, and this just gives a little bit of more, it just gives a little more pigment for, because this one blends really well into my eyes, and let me just blend it out a little more actually. Just blend it. Okay, it's blended. And then I just go in with this color, like I said, this color, and I just give it a little, I guess, highlight, or just so it stands out a little more. And again, I don't use a lot, just a little, because, in this case, less is more. I mean, in some cases, less is not more, but this is one of them, so we use less is more. Again, I blend. I just blend. Blending is my life when it comes to makeup. I'm about the blend life. Now what? Okay, so after I do that, then I do my mascara. And I use this mascara, which is from Milk, but I also use Too Faced. I use a bunch of different mascaras, but I like Too Faced and I like Milk products, so do eyelashes. I try to do the lower ones first, but sometimes I forget. Because if you do the upper ones first and then you do the lower ones, you have a potential of getting these top lashes mascara on your eyelid. So since I've remembered, I'm going to do my lower lashes. There. That'll do. And then I do my top lashes. Okay. So once we finished our lashes, and I usually don't use fake lashes because, for one, I've tried them many times to do them on myself, and it's just a big gluey mess, and I just am like, whatever, I can't do it. And but I'm not against fake lashes. For me, I just prefer not to have them. And for some reason, I just feel like they don't look good on me, so I just don't do it. But I think they look great on other people, and I wish I knew how to do it better, but I don't. So we just stay natural. Again, I'm about the natural life. And then I go in with mascara. I mean, not mascara, eyeliner. I usually end it with when I finish the eyes, I end it with the eyeliner. And I use different ones. Again, this one's from Urban Decay. It's a good brand. And you can do it darker, you can do it lighter, depending on how intense you want it. Again, I like it a little less tense. There. So my eyes are done. And again, I always have to blend. The hell? Okay. Now, if I want to give like a little bit of a blush look, again, I use the Fenty Stix because I always like her Fenty Stix. But again, for whatever reason, her foundation just made me break out and I'm so upset about it. But, you know, I got over it. But, so I use the Fenty Stix for blush. And this one's in Ridiiic because for some reason I have like orangey undertones. I actually thought I had like pink undertones, but I guess I have orangey undertones. And so I use more of like this one's Ridiiic, so it's like a peachy color almost. And I just go in my cheeks a little bit. Again, very lightly. So you just give your cheeks a little color, and then of course you got to blend this out again. And once you smile, you know where the apples of your cheeks are, so you know where to put that blush. So yeah, so blend, blend, blend. And just take the brush and blend a little more. There. And then, you know, if you want to go in with a little bit more highlighter, then do so. And I usually use my finger because it gives me a little more control in terms of the highlighter. Because like I said, I'm not a overly highlighter type of person. I just like a little subtlety. So if I put it on my finger and then just tap it on, it just goes on subtle. And then I gotta blend it again. There. And then last but not least, we go to the lips. Lately I've been using the Tarte lipstick, this one. This is from Tarte. And this is in the color Rose. And I like these because they give, it's not a matte finish, it's like a dewy gloss finish, the lipstick. And so this is like, again, this says Rose, but it's almost kind of peachy as well. And then I just use this as the bottom color. And I seem to be running out of some. But you see how it gives like a more of a wet look or glossy look rather than a matte dry look, which I'm fine for a matte dry look, but I just like the way this feels better. And I feel it goes good with my skin tone. And that's the other thing. You want to find colors and in shades that kind of match your skin tone. If you're going for that more natural look, you want to just kind of highlight your natural undertones of your skin. And then what do? Okay, so I use this, the Tarte lipstick, and then I go in with a lip liner. This is Huba Beauty. This is in the color, where the hell is it? I can't see the color, but it's like a brownish red, but it's from Huba Beauty. And then I just outline my lips with the lip liner. And you see how it kind of just complements it a little, but it makes it stand out a little as well. I don't know, it says Lip Contour Vixen. Maybe that's the color Vixen, I don't know. But it's either way, it's like a brownish red. And then, normally, I would be done. But if I want to give it a little bit more pink color too as well, I just go in again with the Fenty, this is the pink Fenty gloss. It's the Fenty Glow. And then I just give it a little coat. And then you just blot. And then voila. So this is more of like a natural, you could wear this out. But since we're all stuck in quarantine, where the hell are we all going? But, you can always look nice for yourself. And so there you have it, the finished face. And even though we're all stuck indoors, when we're not stuck indoors anymore, you'll be able to have a little bit more of a natural face. And so I'm ready to go to the grocery store. It's the only place I can go, damn it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And if you'd like to stay more connected with me, follow me on Instagram. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.